Welcome to the Solo Owner's Guide to Freedom. How to earn $50,000 a year cleaning houses under 3 days per week without employees. My name is Ken Carfagno, creator of the ISO cleaning model and this course. Today, we're discussing real marketing. So put down your sponges and grab your notebooks because class starts right now. All right, let's rock. Let's rock. Real marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is selling in advance. Set it up so the selling is happening before you even talk to them. Rewind. Marketing is selling in advance. Set it up so the selling is happening before you even talk to them. That's easy. It sounds like selling is easy. Right, that's right. This is from Joe Polish, Genius Network and former carpet cleaner. Let's begin this course with the reason why I can charge so much for residential cleaning services. Ken, but how can you charge $60 to $80 an hour to do recurring cleaning and over $100 an hour in one-time cleaning? Aha. That's what we're going to learn right here. It's not a gimmick. It's not a lie. It's truth. Now, it's taken me 12 years and a lot of accumulated knowledge to get here. But I can explain the economics of it very simply, and we're going to discuss that here in Real Marketing. It comes down to the basic supply and demand economics. Were you asleep in an economics class when they talked about this? Let's make sure. Remember, supply and demand, the crisscross, right? Well, when the demand is low, they don't want you that much, and you're trying to sell them. Your ability to supply is high. You got lots of time on your hands, and you need people, so you got lots of supply. Therefore, your corresponding price is low. But when your demand is high, they want you, and you're filtering them out. They really want you. Their demand is high. They want you. You can intentionally and pull back the supply, pull back your availability. So you cut your supply. This causes your corresponding price, to go high. So low, high. Falsetto, not my specialty. Let's dig into Joe Polish and Dan Kennedy's sales process, where you will learn to exchange the word selling for solving. And I like that. I'm a former mechanical engineer and a man, which means solving is in my DNA. All right. That is a hump. The sales hump. There's a sales process right here. Let's scroll ahead to here. Most sellers prospect cold and have to go against gravity to earn trust and rapport. They are selling hard. Prospects are asking, well, how much is it? How much do you cost? As their first question, because they don't trust you yet. So these are prospects that start as cold prospects. Dan Kennedy calls you an annoying pest if you're selling to cold prospects. In the center of the sales process, going up the hill, at the top of the hill, as you earn trust and rapport, you get to the top of the hill, you start to earn trust, you start to get to the real question of your prospect, of not how much are you, but who can I really trust to let into my home, clean my house? I have valuables in my house. Can I really trust you? Yeah, I want to know your price, but I want to know if I can trust you. Who can I trust? Gravity shifts in the center of this hill. As trust and rapport keep growing, at some point you hit that center, right? Gravity shifts in the middle. What if you could bring all of your leads in the center? Bring them in warm. Instead of bringing in your leads cold, having to go up this hill of gravity and selling. What if you could bring them in warm at the center of the top of the hill, where trust and rapport is enough that they're already warm, and you can work with gravity instead of selling, instead of pulling them up the hill, selling them, you are solving. And Dan Kennedy calls you a welcome guest, not annoying pest. And here's the closing quote from Joe Polish. If you go for the cold prospect, you will have to do it all manually with a great sales process and closing. If you do it with marketing, real marketing, bringing people in at the top of the hill and going down the hill with them. If you do it with real marketing, you create the ultimate leverage. If you do it with real marketing, you're in high demand and you control the supply. If you control the supply, you control the price. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 years really well. Supply and demand, economics again. There you go. Here's some more details behind this. If a prospect comes in cold, you have to sell them, right? They don't trust you, and they ask, how much do you charge? Some of this is a repeat, but I want to say it twice because it's that valuable. This engages you in a price war with other providers. How much are you? How much are you? Seth Godin calls this, he says, at the end of the industrial economy. We're in the connection economy now. In the industrial economy, it's all about price, and there's a race to the bottom to see this guy outbids this guy, which outbids this guy, which outbids this guy. Price, Walmart. At the very bottom, you have the winner. And here's what Seth Godin says. The problem with the race to the bottom is you might win. Why is that bad? Well, if it's a $50 item and you win the bidding war and you sell it for $20, goodbye profit, goodbye business. You lower price because they don't really want you, this cold prospect. You have low demand, high supply as you are way more available at this point. All right. What if a prospect comes in at the top of the hill with pre-existing conditions? See Profile to Win, the lecture on Profile to Win. They already trust you and want a solution to their problem. You simply use the phone as a filter. Schedule an art of the estimate. Hello, Mrs. Smith or Mrs. Anderson. Nice to meet you. Walk through the house. You learn exactly what to do, how to make a maximum impression upon that homeowner. And the 7 strategies to close the sale. How to send that proposal with all 7 strategies so you give them more opportunities to say yes instead of no. Since you are solving and helping, their demand for you is high, as I said before. This allows you to charge your price since price wasn't their first question, was it? Trust was their question. Joe Polish says this, trust was their question. You've proven your trust, and now you just have to go get your price. They wanted trust, and you deliver that. Now, my system, the ISO cleaning model, initialize, stabilize, optimize. As an optimizer, when you're at my point and you go from 5 days to 4 to 3 to 2, now I'm in between 1 and 2 days a week at the time of this recording and still making over $50,000 a year working 1 to 2 days a week. I keep optimizing my business so I can work less and make the same or make more. That's increase my hourly rate from the 50 used to be to 60 to 70 to 80, keep walking up so I can work less. So as an optimizer, this is really cool. You can make yourself purposely less available. They come to you with high demand. We want you to be our cleaner because of everything that they know about you, and you match everything they're looking for. And maybe you a referral, but they're a warm to hot prospect coming and wanting you. Now you can pull back and take control of the supply and demand curve. Lower your supply. I'm sorry, but I'm booked out 4 to 6 weeks. What? I'm available. Pick a day. They want you. Now you get your price. It's amazing how that works. So isn't economics awesome? Top of the hill, right? This isn't like an age thing. Like I'm 80 years old and I'm over the hill. Nothing like that. Now that you understand the philosophy of my marketing and price strategy, you are ready for the how. Never never go for the how before you get the why. The why is the most important. And then the what to understand what you're trying, what it is that you're doing. But then how do I do it? Everyone wants to know how first. It's the why. My why, just so you know, look at my shirt. Freedom. There's the solo owner's guide to freedom. Me and my family were hot after freedom. And so working less, spending 5 and 6 days a week at home with my family. I've never experienced it. I used to work 5 days in an office as an engineer. I know that life. If you have that life, I feel for you. If you're happy there, good for you too. But I have now experienced the other side where instead of 5 days in the office, I'm 5 days at home, sometimes 6 days at home. It's awesome. Anyway, so let's face it. Most cleaning owners are needy. Most cleaning owners are overselling, going up that hill, and they're underpriced. They are starting at the bottom of the hill. Make sure to study the philosophy and action steps in the following lectures to get prospects at the top of the hill. Those lectures you want to pay attention to is number 1, the profile to win lecture, and number 2, the price to win lecture. Once you grasp these winning strategies, your marketing will be, as Joe Polish says, going with gravity is like pulling a string instead of pushing a string. Well, that concludes today's class on real marketing. Did you learn something today that will change your business? I certainly hope so, and I will see you next time.